What is up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 410 back with a brand new WWE Champions video. Now, let's go ahead and get right into it. WWEChampionsgames.com, their official blog, has finally released a brand new updated event calendar. Now, I'm a day behind, but I figured I'd go ahead and cover these events with you so you know what's going on. Now, this is running from February 18th to February 24th, so keep in mind that does mean that the 2 year anniversary month-long event for WWE Champions is about to conclude. So go ahead, get your resources up, do your vault pulls. Hopefully you get lucky and you pull enough shards for Powerhouse Eric Rowan. And maybe you were also very lucky and you pulled 4-star bronze striker Luke Harper. But let's go ahead and get right into it. Now, we have already passed the 18th, which was a coin event, but no worries, we're going to get another one on the 21st. But beforehand, on the 20th, we are getting a refresh to the birthday bash 4-star loot. So now the featured 4-star is going to be modern era striker Baron Corbin. Followed by that, on the 22nd, we are going to get another birthday bash loot refresh for a 4-star bronze showboat legend Brutus the Barber Beefcake, as well as the second faction feud. Now, for this feud, I'm going to remind you, the main event slot is going to be going towards Brutus the Barber Beefcake, as well as the seasonal champions this time around in Powerhouse Eric Rowan and Striker Luke Harper, aka the Bludgeon Brothers. And they are all going to get a +2 towards all their move points. Followed by that is going to be your mid card slot, which is going to be +20% damage. And you're going to have 2 slots available for new generation superstars, followed by a middle slot that is going to be offered for D Generation X members. So Technician HBK, Triple H, Rick Rude, and Acrobat X-Pac will be available to be used for those slots. And lastly, you're going to have you're going to basically have your headliner, your crew at the bottom, 5 slots that are going to be available to any champion that you have on your roster and feel like taking, and they're all going to get a plus 10% towards their health. So this is going to be a fun feud. And I just hope that everything turns out for the best for everybody and you have a great time and finish out strong. But with that, what do you think the next month-long event is going to be? I don't work for Scopely. I don't have conversations with Scopely, and that's just the facts. I just love this game, and my thoughts and my theories of what could happen doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to happen. You know, I deal with reality just like everybody else. I just am optimistic because I love this game. I love wrestling. I love WWE, and I just see what is ahead if an optimistic standpoint of view. But truly, they have had the NWO down in those character slots for months now, and we've yet to see them. WrestleMania is right around the corner. And just because WrestleMania is right around the corner, and even though I said in prior videos that I'm saving until WrestleMania, that does not mean that we are getting the NWO at WrestleMania. That does not mean that we're getting Becky Lynch, Drew McIntyre, etc. We just had 2 back-to-back shows in SmackDown and Raw where Aleister Black, Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa, and Ricochet were both on SmackDown and Raw wrestling. That does not mean that in the upcoming month we're going to get an NXT event. That is not how it works. There's a lot of legal things that go into it, but you can be optimistic that maybe, just maybe, Champions does pay attention to what's going on in the real world time of wrestling in WWE, and maybe they do decide to establish future content and events based around what is transpiring. But ultimately, just look, if you've been playing this game long enough since the event started, then you already know what you got to do. You have to stockpile your resources or spend disposable income to stay in the fray. Depending on what the leaderboard rewards are, it could be worth your time, it could be a waste of your time, and more importantly, your resources. So you always want to play it smart. And that's also a note to take if you are a brand new player. Just because an event is running during the month does not mean you have to participate. I get in, I do what I can, get what rewards I can without having to push myself or burn my resources out. And I just go with it. Get the free champion that's usually featured every single month and call it a day. Do a couple pulls where I get them from the tours and call it a day. You don't have to overdo it. This is a game, and you have other responsibilities to tend to, whether it be bills, whether it be your car, whether it be your job, family, etc. So always play it smart and always know to have fun. These games should not be made into a chore, no matter how much we get hit with these back-to-back coin events or etc. But if you have those resources, if you do want the feature champions that are given out every month from these events, then by all means, go ahead, go for it, go the distance, but also always have a conscience and always play it smart. So know this: bad times don't last. Crown ones do. And I thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like. If you don't like it, leave a dislike. It's all love. It's all good. Let's go ahead and try our best to get up to 100 likes, and let's try our best to get up to 1,000 subscribers. That time is coming. We need to do it. Let's go ahead and get with it. I'll keep on dropping these videos, keep on giving you this knowledge. I want to hear your thoughts. Let's communicate. We're Champions fam. So let's go ahead and act like a Champions fam. So until next time, good luck finishing strong, good feuding, good pulling. Peace.